let's set up this stuff so we can get ready to go. That's the last one here. 1074. 75 is when you just start that. Alright, we are ready to go. You see the response. That's pretty important. Alright, so the comments, let's see if she starts loading up. Okay, anyway, what are we reading? Koto Ichigo, I should move my mic closer to me first. Okay, Koto Ichigo and therefore assists Sony the fuck out and want to know the opportunities when I can now prescribe or get in. Oh, Eliza? Oh, this is gonna be hard. Eliza Bella. I don't know how to give advice on Eliza, honestly. I feel like I know nothing about that character. The more I play against that character, I'm like, I actually have no idea what they're doing. But I'll try my best. Okay. Okay, anyway, let's go. I'm gonna turn it down a bit on my end. Even though on stream it's gonna be pretty decently painful. Okay, basically how to get in on zoning as Eliza. As Eliza is kind of hard, so let's just see what I have in store for me whenever this game is done loading. Peacock, Cerebral, Fuku, Peacock, any Fuku. I'll just watch the first match and not say anything. I kind of want to get an idea of what to talk about. Okay. Are these places OCE? No. Luna is somewhere. And Koto Ichigo is Japanese. He's played in the First Fights before. So, okay, I think I have some ideas. So, let's just watch this match. Bella, I can give more analysis on. Eliza, I kind of have no idea, but anyway, let's go. So you do this. You do get the zero grab here, which is good. So, okay, so you have an Oki situation coming up, because my mouse is not visible. Oh, I'm on my Telestrator, actually. Where's my Telestrator? I want my Telestrator because I want to have fun. Streamlabs, Roxy, oh no. Where's all this? Where those my Telestrator? I'm so annoyed. What is it even called? I don't remember. This is a New Zealand metal band, by the way. That's why I'm putting it on today. Oh, annotator. There we go. I think they're pretty good. Where the hell is my Telestrator? Ooh. Come on, man, open up. Anyway, by the time this opens, I don't need this right now. Anyway, so, oh, there it is. Basically, green. I'll use green for Eliza, or like green for your team. Green for your team and red for their team. I just wanted to mention that before we move on. Anyway, what was the point I wanted to mention? Because there's L George coming in this way, you can't really do a combo here. I mean, you kind of can. You could maybe do like a crush heavy punch or something to like get a launcher and go over it. So you want to like, as the George is coming out like that, you want to like do a combo that will take you that way. You can see why I have so much fun with this. So basically, that's your sort of key idea to try. Also, why are you not modded? Ban, no. Block, no. What the hell? How do you do that? Whatever, I can't be bothered. Actually, I know how to do that. I think this worked. Anyway, can't be bothered now. So that's basically what you want to be trying, is like go over the L George there. It's kind of difficult, and I don't know if Eliza has amazing setups for it, especially in this position. But that might be something worth having a look at. But whatever the case, you do this, so you like get hit by the thing. I don't know if you like. I want to look at the inputs honestly. Oops, no, that's not inputs. So I want to go back. Okay, so you do this. Like, look at the screen, man. There's a bomb coming your way. No amount of rollback will be able to not hide that, you know? Pretty bad, but whatever, doesn't really matter. You still go for a meaty. And he blocks. Does this. Okay. You keep trying your... Okay, so here... So... Oh, I went back too far. So you do this, blah, blah, blah. So here, you do this, right? And he guesses right because he's holding up back for his life. Right? And if he's push blocking like that, the only reason he might get hit by this is like if he's mashing. And I don't even know if he could mash right now. Ah, shit. Go back. So the entire time, yeah, this timing is like, he cannot mash at this timing. He couldn't get out of it. Like, there was nothing he could do. He couldn't even mash. I mean, maybe you could like frame perfect mash or something when he lands on the ground, but like, why would you do that? Nobody would do that. So like, your timings on push block are very like, they honestly don't even catch a lot of timings. It's like, I don't know how to put it anyway. That's not that. It's like, you literally don't let your opponent attack in a way that like in spots where you're trying to frame trap them, basically. Anyway, so you up back the thing and now you push to full screen. Okay, do this. Get out of the way. Now you up backing again. No, you try to air dash forward and then you get tagged by the thing. It's like, I don't think you're really gonna hit him like that. So I think a lot of the ways you're moving, you're like not really paying attention to how you could even get a hit, and kind of like hoping that things work out that way. So you do this. No reason to call copter here at all. Copter only serves to get hit here and like lock you out of future assist calls, which is pretty bad. Another spot here, you could like try to go for a grab. Grabs are pretty good. Eliza's grab is fairly long time as well, because he puts you into the ground and smashes you 7 times or whatever. And even if you like do that and then block the L George, you still get like a sliding knockdown, so you get like a mix up afterwards too. That's pretty good as well, I think. So if you go for a regular grab in those sort of spots where like a George is coming, of course if he up backs, you know, whatever. But if he up backs, it's really hard for him to confirm it too. So, and then you push block him away, go over this, which is, then you up back again. I think there's no reason to up back there. You could like just block, especially because you go over the assist, right? So here, you go over. So you go over all that stuff, right? That didn't go far enough. Okay, so you go over the assist, which is good. If you want a spot to CHK or do the boat, this is a pretty good spot to do boat, because the assist is behind you, right? Like the assist over here is behind you like that. So he's not even going to call the assist here because of that. So because of all of this, right, you could like slide, and there's not a whole lot that he could really do about it. He could like try to punch you or something, do the punch move, but I don't know. I don't expect people to like react to punch move and stuff like that. Even if they're close to each other, they're pretty good. I'm not expecting people to do that. So you go over the things again, which is good. And breaking the armor of lock and load, which is good. If he called the assist a little bit later, you would have got Peacock to block it too. The copter call, that is. But anyway, you got in, did some damage. I personally feel like, I don't know if you could kill here. I don't know the combo routes and stuff like that well, and also DHC damage. But you didn't use OTG, did you? I feel like you didn't use OTG. Doesn't look like you OTG'd. Yeah, it doesn't look like you used OTG. So you could like go into stuff like this, and then DHC into Dynamo. Or if you do like a relatively early DHC, not early, but like if you DHC in the middle of the combo, like somewhere around here, because your damage scaling is fully maxed out. Like at 16 hits around about, your damage scaling is fully maxed out. So around about that time, you can go into neckbait. Neckbait is pretty damaging, and then you go from straight neckbait into Dynamo. So you would have been able to kill Peacock here, I'm pretty sure, because not a whole lot of life, and you are duo. So because of that, I feel like you would have been able to kill. But even if you don't want to do that, I feel like if you can't kill normally in this spot, I would probably take the snap, because there is a lot of red life here that you could like afford to just take. And it disrupts the order a little bit. It does give him a safety HC that he can't really do anything about. But I mean, you could take the safety, you could take the snap, go for a mix up immediately, maybe kill them with maybe kill the Cerebella with a DHC combo or something. That could be worth doing, I think. But instead you drop your combo because of IPS, and then Peacock gets out, and you will see how disastrous that will be. Again, you call Copter very, very early. Like, look at the inputs. Let's go back and look at the input, actually. When you do this. It's like you do Crush Heavy Kick, and immediately do Copter. It's like, how is the Copter gonna hit anybody, you know? So, and you get punished for it. You also don't take the sweep. Very cringe. Very bad. And you make like 3 mistakes in a row, like really bad mistakes in a row, and you lose your Eliza in a spot where you could have killed Peacock. Anyway, now you have Bella coming in. So here, again, I'm not like an expert on how to get out of zoning as Bella, but I feel like Risky would immediately do like a flick here. What flick lets you do, so there's several advantages here, right? Like, obviously doing run is pretty good here because you run through, right? If you run through, you don't have the threat of item coming down over here. Whereas if you reflect, for instance, you're stuck in the same spot, and item comes down and hits you, and it's kind of annoying. Well, like, item still is on charge, so you can like have to hold level 2 item. Pretty bad. So you get in like this. What is this gonna hit, bro? Again, you run. You get like a habit of like when anything is happening, you like up back a lot, and like up back is alright, right? Because it's safely blocking or whatever. But if you could do up forward and block, like go up forward and block immediately, I think that'd be really, really good. Koto Ichigo hasn't really shown you that he's like capable. He's like really consistent anti-airing or anything like that too. So, and he doesn't have the best anti-air assists either. He's like kind of whatever assists for that stuff. So another way to like escape the horizontal area that Peacock is controlling like this is to like jump over it and block the entire time. So there's several things you could be doing there. Pretty important, I think. You punish that with this, and you end up dodging the item somehow, which is great. What were your inputs here? So you do this, and the main reason I would go for flick here is because item had already whiffed, right? So item is over here, and because item is on cooldown, he can't do item for a while. So because of that, the bombs that are coming out, they're pretty easy to reflect, and he doesn't have a ton of mix-up here. Risky's in the chat, I think. I don't know if he's still in the chat or not, but you can corroborate if you are here still. I would have reflected, or I think reflect is a good idea here in this spot. But now, because he like tried to run and messed it up, and then tried to up back and messed it up, or like did up back or whatever, now he has time to charge medium item here, which I think is the worst thing you could have let him do. Because now you have to stay outside the range of medium item, right? Like if you get inside the range of medium item, now you're playing with fire. And he could have done super here or something. Nah, his super doesn't have a chance over here. But like now he gets back into his mid range and like does a thingy, whatever. Basically gave him a ton of advantage for no real reason. And I think that's like a theme of this match so far. It's like giving him a ton of advantage for no real reason. Okay, you reverse silly. You have a tendency to reverse him more often than not. But it's all about mood. Sometimes I feel like reversing all the time too, so whatever. It's up to you if you think you'd reversal too much, or if you were just reversing too much in this one match and it didn't work out. Again, you try to battle butt the assist, which is not bad. I think Crouch Heavy Punch is also a useful option to hit the assist with, or Crouching Heavy Kick or something. Because you could Crouching Heavy Kick and then run. That is also something you could try. Right? Like if you think about, go back. Right? Like if you, what the fuck, where is that? Oops. So instead of Crouching Heavy Kicking, doing this, the battle bot, you could just try to sweep the assist here. And there's very little that he could do to like stop you from sweep running, for instance. So if you sweep the assist and then start running, it's like kind of hard for Peacock to deal with. That spot, especially because he doesn't have assist available. And if you feel like there's a good opportunity there, you could sweep and then battle butt too, so pretty good damage. And Cannot Sweep does already a ton of damage anyway, so there's a bunch of options there. I think the general gist of it is that you're not exploring all your options and trying the same things over and over, and eventually sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, you know? So you get the punish and the assist, that's good. Good, the flick, that's good. Like Risky said, you should have punched. Like you are so greedy here trying to do this. Just do forward hate punch, kill the assist, and move on. Eventually you get it anyway. And you mess up your incoming. Lol W. So yeah, I think the general gist of it is like, you know, use all your options, you know. You have like several things that you're not really trying, several things you're not really paying attention to at all. But yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I will post this and I will at you when I post this. Actually I should at you right now too. Are you online? No, it doesn't seem like you're online. Anyway, let's keep moving on to the next match. Now I want water actually. Need to put this on pin to taskbar. Cool. Anyway, oh, it's like I missed the match. Whoops. Cool. So you go to Annie this time, or he goes to Annie this time, or whatever. Do round start DP. Fair enough. You gotta do what you gotta do. Does not punish the DP. Does not punish. DP assist does not punish. Not DP. Fucking North Knuckle doesn't punish the DP. Fair enough. Okay, I guess Crochet Kick Armor is not frame 1. So that's something worth knowing. Again, you calling your assist like, what is your assist gonna hit? Like, I don't think it's worth hitting the opponent's assist with yours. Like, I don't think it's a good trade to have, because Peacock will inevitably punish your assist anyway. Didn't this time, got away with it. That was just tragic. I don't know what Eliza does there. Again, you're up backing a whole lot against the projectiles. I'll try to jump forward and block more often. Tech forward, which is good. Pretty much the whole lot back here. It's pretty alright. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, eventually, like, look, he's just catching on, right? Let's go back 5 seconds. Right? Like, if you go back here, okay, he does the thing, whatever. You could try to crutch light kick the assist here, actually. Not here. Again, you don't take the sweep. Taking sweep mad important. So here, if you just jab the assist really quickly, it locks him out as well. You know, same as like battle butt the assist or whatever. But instead you try to up forward and not block? Question mark? Inputs. Why are you trying to air dash forward? I mean, I guess it makes sense. What? Like, I don't know. I don't know how reliable that is. So because that you get hit, and also you're air dashing with inputs. One thing that's like strictly bad if you air dash only with directions is that you don't have, like, you have to make your decision so much quicker, right? Like, because if you think about the input, the time required to do the input, right? Like, you have to hit forward and then forward again to get the dash. Whereas if you're just using dash macro, you're like, this is a good time to dash. Hit the button and immediately start air dashing. or like ground dashing too, but like air dash just as well. Air dash is more important for that actually. I think that's really, really important. I think that's infinitely more important than like what comfort you have. So I think if you have macros like that, you know, like if you have access to a dash macro like that, you should absolutely take it. Just do it. Don't be a GG purist or whatever. Like, I think it's worth sacrificing the comfort for the fact that he can react so much faster with the actual air dash as opposed to the input. I think that's like a legitimately big problem. And I might even make a video about it or something. Anyway. Regardless of all that. Again, you try to crush heavy kick, like, what is that gonna hit? Like, he's just want to get away from you anyway. If he's trying to up back away, like, there's no reason for you to crush heavy kick like that. Like, there's nothing's there for you to hit, right? Something would be there for you to hit if he, like, continued to zone afterwards, but I feel like there's no reason to, because he's gonna want to get away. And you get punished. And he's gonna go into any super? I guess not. He tried, I feel like. Yeah, he tried any super, but he did it too early. Like, let's just look at that, actually. I'm really curious. Yeah, he started inputting it right there. He needed to do it, like, a little bit later. That's what he said. It'd be really hard to get that DAT in that spot, I guess. Tag to bellow, that's fine. Again, you up back, that's not... I don't think that's fine, really, but, I mean, whatever. You, again, try to dash, right? Like... And you get hit by the thing. If he ran instead, you would have gone through the entire thing. And he's only really got a level 2 item. That level 2 item doesn't break armor. Again, you're like waiting. Again, you up back after you get your normal block. Like, what the hell? Okay. Punch! Too late. Again, you up back. It's like, just think about the spacing the space you're giving away by up backing. It's like you're doing his job for him, of like zoning you out and getting you away. He's gonna do level 3 now or something? Oh. Bonga super into Fuku things. Fuku is doing things I don't know what to tell you here. Fuku things are happening. This is like, oh boy, he's gonna punish this, right? No! Oh my god. Twin stand like kick is a mess of a button. Yeah, Chip was pretty over for you. Yeah, I don't know. I think the zoning is more helpful. Once Fuku starts attacking you, it's like, ah, whatever. Things are just happening over here. Anyway. I think this will be the same theme this match as well, but watch it anyway. Again, you give up a lot of space. Go for zero grab. How does zero grab whiff actually? I'm curious. Oh, you did it when he was in the air. Sure. That's a, you know. I can't fault that, because it's a slow-ass move, so you gotta commit pretty early. Again, you up back. Why are you up backing? Okay, see, Jedi assist there. That's smart. That's good. You call your lock and load, which doesn't really do anything. I realize he changed the lock and load. I feel like you're way too far away to even make it work. You should be like, yeah, you should be like around about this range and maybe a little bit closer to making lock and load work. Just because it, you know, it goes far, but it doesn't go that far. See, now you could have called it, like a little bit over here, like right here. Just mashed lock and load right away. And he recognizes that because, oh, I mean, he doesn't really recognize that. He just does crouch heavy kick anyway to go past you. If you're gonna call lock and load, like spots like that were really good. Spots like this are terrible because your lock and load just get hits for no reason, and now you get locked out. Again, locked out for no real reason. Again, you're like calling it from so far away. Okay, you got in somehow, but then you messed up everything. Oh my god, you like never grab. Okay, get the Trombini. Ooh, combo. And you got some life back in the process. You spent OTG though, so okay, fair enough. I thought you were gonna do DAC, but you had spent RTT, so you didn't really get a combo afterwards. You could have still maybe just done it just to go kill, maybe? I feel like that would have killed. Come on, man, do a grab or something, please. Like, no grabs at all. And now he gets to have a living peacock. Never mind. Okay, so I'll talk about this. Just because it's a very small thing to mention. Excella only catches you if you're, like, either mashing on incoming, which, like, you can cover with literally anything else. Or, like, if they have an air super that is invincible. Like, even that's not, you don't really use that to cover it. Or if they're, like, trying to double jump on incoming. Like, try to double jump, like, get away, or, like, corner themselves specifically. Like, against corner left rights, like, incoming left rights, people who have double jumps can double jump right. They can double jump back and then, like, be stuck in the corner and basically not get left righted. Excella is a good counter against that, but Annie doesn't have a double jump. So I think what I'm trying to say is that read was pretty bad. And then you get hit. Because you were pretty much trying to up back afterwards, right? Let's be honest here. Cool. So you do this. And then you do this and you're holding up back. Like, why are you holding up back? What is he gonna do? Grab you? He hasn't shown to grab at all. Really bad. And like, if you down back, like, who cares? What is he gonna do? He's not gonna IAD on you. Sure. I don't know any combos at all, so anything looks good to me. Okay, cheese the hit. Let's go. Drop the combo. Let's knock her. Again, you up backing. What are you up backing for? Let's go back. Like, what is it? What is he gonna do if he hits you? There's literally no reason for you up back here. Like, I'm getting so annoyed watching this. It's like, what are you up backing to here? What is he gonna do? You need to, like, be over here or something. Be in, like, a good range for you instead of a bad range. Even this is fine. But that range, that is pretty bad. That is not good. That is very bad. Very sad. Because how is he going to attack you, like, from that far away, right? What is he going to do? He's going to fireball, maybe? He's going to fireball like that, maybe? If he does that. If he does that fireball, like, the up one, like, good for him. If he read you. And even then, you can, like, jump forward and block, you know? There's so many things you could do. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Again, you up back. I mean, that one is more fine, I guess. Lol W. Drop the Trombini. Feels really bad, man. And you're pretty dunsies here. Cool. So yeah, I think that's that. I don't have a ton of stuff to say, honestly. I feel like I think a lot of, like, standard net play, like, you're doing the things like, oh, if it hits, it's alright, but if it doesn't, wah, wah, wah. I feel like there's, like, ways for you to play safer in general. And you're not really choosing to do any of that. It's sort of this going for the big swings, and if they work out, that's pretty good, you know, but if it doesn't work out, it feels pretty bad. But I think that you could stand to just, like, pay more attention to what's going on and choose your options accordingly. And there's stuff like, if you feel uncomfortable about, like, I don't know what option is going on over here, I don't really know what to do, you can always ask me, like, or, like, post a message in the OCE Discord, like, in general gameplay or something, like, hey, or, like, even set discussion is fine. Like, hey, I had this situation come up, what are my options here? Because I feel like you don't really explore all your options much at all. Age would be especially good to talk about stuff like that because he's really good at Eliza, and I'm terrible at understanding Eliza, evidently. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I don't have a ton of stuff to mention. I have some things, but not a whole lot, honestly. Nothing, like, specifically to go around zoning. I think just, like, paying better attention to some things would be useful. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I will stop the stream now because I gotta, like, go and do normie things. So yeah, I'll see you guys around.